Hey there everyone, Fezboy here. Welcome to a new series called Making Stranger Things Part 1, Painting Stranger Things. I know, very original. But yeah, so this series I'm going to be making a Stranger Things mock, making some custom Stranger Things characters, and just doing Stranger Things Lego related stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed. One thing though is some of you are probably wondering what happened to building Boba Fett's palace. I kind of lost interest in that and realized that it was just a way too big of a project than I could actually build, and it was just kind of getting really boring because Boba Fett's palace is just really boring to build. But yeah, that, and I also kind of ended up destroying it because it just didn't. Yeah, it was fun while I was making it, but I decided to switch to this because kind of lost interest in that. But Stranger Things is here. The new season, Volume 1 is out. I've been loving it. Great show. One of my favorites. And yeah, I wanted to make some Lego stuff about it. So let's get into it. First off, for the Demogorgon I'm wanting to make, since I don't have the actual headpiece or anything, I'm going to try and make the headpiece myself with this biker helmet. I don't know if I'll use this one or a black one. I'm still going to paint over it. And I whipped up some Procreate clay with more flexible percentages, so it's more flexible and easier for me to bend and whatnot, and it's not going to snap. And so I'm going to cut out all 5 of the little mouth flaps with it. I also added some texture on this side. Don't know what I'm going to use this for, but decided if I'm going to make a larger batch, just going to add a couple different textures. I also took my little wire brush that I have right here and went through on this side right here. For it kind didn't really show up that well, but oh well. And then right here is just some normal stuff, so I'm going to cut out those pieces and then super glue them onto here and paint it all and see how it turns out. But moving on to some of the other minifigures. For Steve, I found my this hairpiece. It's just had it lying around, so it'll work well for Steve. I also found in my minifigure parts the bat that I had made last year when I was doing Stranger Things, but never got around to actually doing anything with it. So we have Steve's hair and his bat. I also found my collection of mid-lakes for the main cast. So Max, Dustin, Lucas, Will, Mike, and Elle. So they can all have their mid-legs, and I'll sand up some of them, take off the paint that I already have so I can repaint them. And then, just because it's an 80s aesthetic, I found some of these minifig parts. I don't know if I'm really going to use them, but they're interesting, so I just have them for my Stranger Things area. And then I have a head that I'm going to probably use for Lucas. And then these legs, which I might use for like Nancy or one of the other female characters. I have this head, which I might use for Hopper. Not 100% sure though, because of the hat situation. But we'll see where it goes. And then for Dustin, I have this helmet, hard hat piece with the hair, which will work great for Dustin's hat hair combo. And I'm going to sand down this helmet piece, sand off the lines to make it look like it's just a normal baseball cap, and I may or may not add a little bit of Procreate on the edge to make it more of a baseball cap, but if I don't, that'll be fine because it also looks well. And I also have this head, which I might use for Dustin because of this face right here, and this kind of more confused, angry face. And I was looking through my parts and thinking, because I probably want to make the Eddie's van, and with its upside-down counterpart, and so this might actually work pretty well for what I want to do, because since it's being like Eddie's van, kind of rock and roll. So after a little bit, I got my Demogorgon head mold done. So instead of using the bike helmet, I used this winter coat piece, which worked better for how I wanted the hole to be. And then I just took the clay, I cut out the texture part because I thought it'd look better. And this is just random head in right now. I don't know exactly what head I'm going to use, probably just a red one, and I'm going to paint, the mouth on it. Then I'll paint up this whole thing, Mod Podges as well, so it's kind of all one piece, and yeah. But also I have this body for it, which I use the Darth Maul robotic legs from the one Star Wars set, the Woody arms with the Wolverine claws, and this dark tan body. And so, my Demogorgon's all ready to paint up. I just gotta mix up the paint that I need. And also, since I wanted to make a demo dog, I created my demo dog prototype. So this is the final version except with the colors. I'm going to give pretty much all the body parts just a quick dark tan paint so it'll match. And then the good thing is though is with the General Grievous parts, if I wanted to use them for General Grievous, I could just use him because General Grievous is a tan, dark tan, whitish, grayish color. So that'll work out. And then also these claws, which they're not the Wolverine claws because I don't have that many of them. And also they look better anyway for the legs. And the mouth can also move. It can't open or close or anything. I'm thinking about making a separate headpiece for when it is closed. But yeah. So after a while, a little bit, I was finally able to get this paint all mixed up, which is a nice dark tan for the Lego dark tan color, which allowed me to get these two base painted. So the Demo Dog and the Demogorgon. So as you can see, the dark tan paint actually blends pretty well with the normal one. It's better here because I have actual dark tan than the dark tan paint, which I think actually turned out really well, and I am really happy with it. So yeah, both of them are just base painted. I also did the red on the Demogorgon. So next time I'll be painting up the actual details, so like all the lines, all the like mangled parts of each of them. And I'll have plenty of more uses for this, definitely, because it's a dark tan. I did Dustin's hat, the also based coats, so the white front with the blue. And this is based off season 4. I don't quite know how I'm going to do the hair. I might keep it this way, or I might try to add a little bit of poof because Dustin's hair is curly and there's a lot of it. Also, like for Hopper, I tested out this head right here, which is the Winter Soldier head with the like Peter Venkman hair. I'll probably switch out the head or try and paint on a different mustache beard, but this works pretty well, especially with the angry face side. And I also have this hat hair combo from the Lego Movie 2 minifigure series with Rex. I'll probably try and repaint it and see what I can do with it. I don't know how well it'll look for a Hopper head, but I'll give it a try. Also, for hazmat suits, I'm going to be using the Beekeeper guy, mainly the headpiece, because it looks a lot like a hazmat suit. I have 2 of them, so I'll be able to make 2 hazmat suit guys. And I found with like a science body, like the one from the Doc from the Back to the Future set, if you just slap it on and it covers up the flesh showing, so that it looks like a hazmat suit. If you were to add different colored hands to make it look like gloves, so probably end up doing that. I like how it looks, or I might end up like painting part of this. I don't know, because I also like how this looks. I also have this body, which I might use. But yeah, that's pretty much all for this update for this week. Let's go to the conclusion. So yeah, that's all for this week, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider liking and subscribing. Comment down below. Comment maybe what mark you'd like me to make. I don't know if I'll choose it, but it'd be nice to get some ideas. Comment what minifigs you'd like to see me make. Maybe I'll take some of those ideas. I'm wanting to do mainly like season 4 inspired stuff, a little bit of the other seasons. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Have a good day, and Allons-y!